Alright, so for those of you who don't know, this entire last video that I made about the Brevity jumper bag was all edited on my laptop. Right, so I just wanted to explain why I decided to do that, and then also explain or just give some tips on how to ease the process of editing video on lower end hardware, because my current editing situation is not a problem. But I know that there's people out there that might be having a tough time editing video on their current setup. So I'm just going to give some tips on what I did when I edit that video on my laptop, because I don't have the fastest laptop at all. It's not even made for content creation, and I decided to create content with it, which is kind of, I don't even know. But all right, so pretty much my current laptop editing situation is my laptop has 8 gigs of RAM, and it has a Ryzen 5 2500U. So if you don't know what that means, it's just like, it's not the fastest hardware and it's not the most amount of RAM in order to... What are you barking at? Man, I was just talking to my camera. What are you barking at? Yo, why you let him outside?
Don't let him outside.
Who let him outside?
Mom.
I can't with this dog, man. Did you see that? I was just like trying to record a video, and then yeah, he starts barking at me. I thought I was doing something wrong or something. I don't know. All right, what was I talking about? Okay, so basically, at least with my laptop, I'm trying to edit C-Log on my EOS R. I record in all-I codec and I color grade. So it's a really high bit rate. Color grading is very intense on your CPU. Not that intense, but on that computer, it's very intense. It like cannot handle at all. If I try to adjust colors in any way and try to scrub through the footage, it becomes stuttery and I can't play it back. It's nuts. Also, this is gonna be for Premiere users. If you're using any other editing software, I'm not familiar with any other editing software besides Premiere, so my bad. But all right, so basically this is what my editing situation looked like at the Airbnb. It's just the laptop, the mouse, and I got the external hard drive just chilling. This is incredibly slow, but as you can see, or actually you can't see that. What the heck? Wow, for some reason I thought I would be able to do this outside where the light is better, but that screen does not get bright at all. Let's go back inside. Can I film right there? It's the laptop. Okay. Alright, so this is what the editing situation looked like. I got everything on the timeline upscaled to 200%, and I got everything color graded with just one LUT across the entire timeline. It plays back very well because I already have everything rendered, but let me show you what happens if you were to just make all these adjustments and then just try to play it back. Okay, so now you can see everything above the timeline is red. That means this computer is gonna have a hard time trying to play this back. So basically this is what it's gonna look like. I got my extra batteries in this pocket, and my ND filters are in here too. Underneath this pocket, you're gonna have your... Alright, so as you can see, it's not playing back at all. It's cutting like frame by frame, like every 5 seconds it cuts to a new frame. It's having a very tough time. So I'm gonna show you exactly what I did in order to make this process a little bit easier. Pretty much all you're gonna need to do is go over to sequence right here in the top corner, and you're just gonna render effects in and out, and this is gonna render all your adjustments throughout the entire timeline so that it'll play back seamlessly. Once everything is rendered out, you should just be able to play it back in full res, no problems, no skipping, and editing should just be no problem. All right, so once everything is rendered out, it should be green above the entire timeline, and you could see you'd be able to play it back in full res without a problem. Battery chargers, cables, camera battery chargers, anything just like loose that doesn't have a spot inside of this pocket right here, because in this pocket. So pretty much after you render out everything in your timeline and everything's green, making cuts is gonna be super easy and you're gonna be able to edit everything just fine. But just know that if you decide to color grade each individual clip, all that timeline is gonna go red again, and you're gonna have to render everything out a second time if you want it to be smooth again. The whole reason I decided to try to edit that video on my laptop is because later this year I'm supposed to go to Japan. So basically I'm not gonna have my entire setup in Japan, like I can't take it with me, so I'm gonna have to bring my laptop. So I just wanted to see what that editing process looked like, or what it felt like, and it was pretty tough because I don't have a fast laptop, but I just wanted to see if it was doable, and it was kind of doable. Like I made a video, like it's up. The color grading was a little off in some clips because that display is not the most color accurate, so a lot of the footage, some of the footage looks a little weird, but at least I know that I could make videos with that laptop, so I'm good. I mean, unless I want to upgrade, but I don't think so. Laptops are kind of expensive, and I might just stick with mine. But yeah, I hope this helped you. If you were having such a hard time trying to color grade your footage and like just dealing with the red line over your timeline and playing back and everything's just horrible, I hope this helped. If any of you know any other tips on how to ease the editing workload on your computer, let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See you later.